another year, and we're doing our annual family camping trip. We are in the middle of St. Croix Forest. I will not name the campground though, but we are really deep in the forest right now. I'm going to turn the camera around, and you guys can see we've been driving on this dirt road for what, like 15-20 minutes? Not that long, maybe. I don't know. It just seems like forever. But I'm going to turn this around. The road has been like this for a while now. We actually seen the sign for our campground, so it's a hot one this summer though. I will show you when we get to our campsite. So we chose a campsite. It's a walk-in. So we parked up at the top of the hill and the trail a little bit. We gotta take it like all the way down. But it's like a little private spot, nice and shady right by the water. I've never had a walk-in spot before. So this should be really interesting. Yep, a nice little walk-in spot. Check this out. Isn't it beautiful?
Hey, I got a slide.
Somebody left a table.
Look at this.
That's a wonky looking picnic bench, but hey, whatever.
Whee! This is my spot.
Nice camping area right by the water. We'll have to go up and down the hill to go pee, but you know what? I can pee in a tree, I'm good. But yeah, right down here is some water. Our own little fishing spot. And there's also a public access like right up the way. I'll show you guys that later in the video. Look at how beautiful that is, you guys. Look at the clouds reflecting off the water, and it's just freaking gorgeous. Can't wait. I'm so glad to be here. Billy's been needing this.
We could go around.
I got everybody here though. Okay. But I'm going to start helping everybody bring stuff down, so I will talk to you guys soon.
I'm not helping you.
There's the other two kids.
Hi.
And there's the husband.
Dude.
So we're starting to set up our rooms, and we're trying to get rid of the flies in the tent.
Well, I did.
Yeah, and Scarlett sprayed it with bug spray, and now he's literally doing back spins. All right, everybody, bust a beat. Look at him make a move. Oh.
He stopped.
Oh, here we go. Back to back spinning.
This is what you call entertainment.
I had to show you guys. But I'm going to show you guys what our bedrooms look like and the whole setup looks like when we're done. And then we're going to cook some brats and some dogs and start a fire. Okay, so I've been up and down this path that I showed you earlier. It's the same day, day one. We got our setup done. You can kind of see it as I'm coming down, and that's why I'm doing this. I've named this path Navarre Path. This is our path now. And I'm going to show you our home for the next 4 days. Maybe longer if we feel like staying. But you really got to see this. This is just super cool setup. Got our fire area. The big kids tent. We got our canopy. Scarlett's calling for me. This is our kitchen. And this is my really cool teepee tent that I just got. Look at it. It's huge in here. Stands like 7 foot high. You can actually stand in here without ducking. Well, I can stand anywhere, but look at this. We got me and Scar and Chris in here tonight. And we'll go see what Scarlett wants now. Got a lot of strings going around the campsite because this tent takes up like a whole bunch of strings all over. And we're coming down to the river again. Apparently, we can't really go swimming here at our little lake access because there is what, Scarlett?
Leeches.
Yeah, lots of leeches. She's had a few on her already. So, no swimming right here, but maybe we'll check out the boat access area and see how that is.
I just took them under the wall.
She's having a blast. But she's been very helpful. We just let her play because it's only a few feet from the campsite. She knows not to go in there because leeches. She doesn't like them. So now she's just catching them for fishing. But yeah, here we go. Day 1. Good morning. It's 5:30. Scarlett's in hers. Chris is out there. It's 5 o'clock in the morning.
And I become a pecking bird. Technically. My dad said,
Frogs were loud. Yep, that's about it too. Frogs all night. So, it's later morning. You hear that? This is what I've been listening to since 6. It's 10. Not supposed to stop until about noon, and then it's going to get to like 90, 95. So, I mean, I guess take what you can get. I'm still enjoying it. I'm hanging out in the tent because I don't like to be wet. But I mean, look at how huge this tent is. I mean, it's, you guys seen it earlier. It's absolutely huge. So I'm just kind of hanging out in here and chilling out. Everybody else went and stood underneath the canopy over there, and the other kids are still in their tent. We got some plans today. I'm probably going to be making a cooking video inside of this video because I am going to be cooking again, so stay tuned for that video as well. And yeah, I hope you guys get out and do this too. I mean, despite rain, despite anything, it's still very healthy for
for you to be in nature, because we are part of nature. So I hope you guys have a great day, and stay tuned for more of this video. So we decided to come and check out a lot of the area here, and we decided to come by and check out this river spot. Check this out. It said that a woman's work was never done. This is true for Ojibwe in the 1800s. Imagine having to rely primarily on the environment for your food. So this is all Ojibwe land right here. If you guys want to check that out. My friend dances with werewolves is Ojibwe. Hey girl, it's for you. Check it out. And then we're at this. It's called Thayer's Landing, St. Croix National Scenic River Byway. Yeah, that's where we're at. Look at, check this out. I just found some wild tiger lilies. Wild tiger lilies! Check them out. Yeah, we're just kind of running around exploring. I'm going to cook in a little while. And that's going to be a separate video, like I said before. Oh wow, there's like a little beach down here.
River. Bugs are trying to go in my mouth. I'm gonna stay up here.
They're trying to go in your mouth. This might be a pretty long video, but there's also another video I'm going to attach to this when we go home. It's kind of a little surprise. But we found something very interesting that correlates with what I normally do on my channel. So you guys are going to have to check that out. This is the St. Croix River. It separates Wisconsin and Minnesota. That's the Minnesota side. And we're on the Wisconsin side. There's Eli and Chris and Scar. And Scar is all about nature, so she's all up in it. Yep, there's my girl. Every video you see of Scar. Well, this is kind of a neat little spot. Just don't get too wet, kiddo. You gotta go back in the truck. And I don't have the bag of towels with us. Don't lose your shoe. Chris is up there because they don't like bugs. Not really that many bugs down here though. And as you can tell, the weather really, really brightened up like I said it was going to compared to earlier. Alrighty, thought I'd show you guys our little spot here that we stopped at on our excursions. And there's more excursions I'm going to do at the campground, and I'll show you that. So I was going to walk around the circle, and then there's a public access area as well. So between the next couple days, that's what I'm going to be filming on this video. So yeah, hope you guys are enjoying this. I'm totally enjoying this. Alright, I'll show you the next scene. Stay tuned. So we have found lots of raspberry and wild blueberries. So Scarlett's been picking them, and we've been putting sugar, or washing them, putting sugar and banana with them, and the kids are all eating them. So I think that's pretty cool. Like this, everything.
And I'm gonna try and make a sauce out of this.
Yeah, she thinks she's gonna make a sauce. So yeah, we're kind of picking some berries right now, and I'm taking some photos. I got some lenses, so I've been using my macros.
And one thing that I learned is blueberries live close to the water.
Oh, I didn't know this. See, my kid's smarter than me. Check that out, you guys. But yeah, we're just kind of on a little walk here. I'm getting ready to cook dinner. The fire's starting, so I'm gonna get the charcoals going after I get back and marinate my meat, and that's my separate video, and that will be after this video. So watch for that video in one to 2 days after this video.
And
Scarlett.
if you guys in the wind find berries, search for red things that look like this.
Yep, that's a berry.
If they don't look like that,
That's a raspberry.
and they're just a whole circle, don't eat them. They're poison berries.
Yeah, don't
You
eat.
can get extremely sick.
Look them up before you eat them. I don't know where this goes. Oh, it's in like another camping area. Huh, neat. That's where this goes. Another camping area. Don't touch that white flower.
Why?
Because I don't think that's a good flower to touch. Oh, it's kind of neat up here. I didn't know there was like a whole other camping area up
These
here.
are my favorite
Like
things.
right at the end. Oh, well. There's like nobody here. Like literally, there's us and like 2 families on this campground. I didn't even know this other camp circle was here. But I think our camp area is the best because it's like a walk-in with water access. Oh my goodness, look at Scar. You're gonna get your feet wet. That's what's gonna happen. Look at her. She's like in the air. That's hilarious. And we're having a blast, and the weather's still great. We're back from our adventure that I showed you in the previous scene as well.
Oh yeah. Bring the camera here.
Charlotte wants to show us something.
See this? These are growing raspberries.
Oh, yep, those are baby raspberries. They're not ripe yet.
Wait until they're red like this.
That when they're bright red, that's when they're nummy. That's when they're the nummy.
And humans,
There's another bathroom
I would
out
say
here.
just
Yep, pit toilets. That's
just
what we're
pick
using.
your
How fun, huh?
humans. I would just say pick your raspberry instead of buying them from the store.
Oh, this is 19. We're on 17. Oh, we're stopping for raspberries. But yeah, I'll turn this one off, and so that way I got some more room for some more footage for this video, because I got like 2 other videos to do during this. What is there, bugs? Yeah, this place is covered in bugs. Like, we're in the forest, so. And it's thick, you guys. This forest is really thick. Like, I wanted to go wandering through the woods, but that ain't happening, man. Because, I mean, it's like this. You see that? Like, this is part of the forest here. And look at that. You can't walk through that. That's crazy. So this is a different type of forest than I'm used to. I'm used to a type of forest that you can actually, like, there's spaces in between the trees, and it's still not man-made, but there's like, you know, it's mushy on the ground, and
These bears are.
but
These
it's
bugs are being buttholes.
yeah, the bugs are buttholes. Get off me, dude. Get. There's like a bug flying in front of my face here. All right, but I'm gonna shut this down. Oh wow! Before I do, what are these? Wow, those are really cool looking. All these flowers. Ah, there's flies everywhere. Neat. Alright, I need pictures of these flowers, so I'm going to shut this down and I'll turn it back on when I have more to film later. Maybe the boat launch area, the dock. Yes, that's exactly what I'm going to film. Stay tuned for that. I have to show you guys the sky. No. Have you ever seen when they talk about jet streams and all that other stuff? Like the, you know, where the weather patterns meet? There you go, right there. We have clear sky and they have all storms. But you can see the sun around the clouds that divides the storms and our clear skies.
I'm gonna catch this frog, see it?
And see, like, it repeats itself in the water. Look at that. Isn't that cool?
Look at the bugs. They're going in circles, making a bunch of waves.
Mm-hmm.
See that frog right there? I'm gonna try and catch it. Anyways.
And that right there, all those things sticking up out of the water, we found out, it's all wild rice. That grass stuff sticking up, that's all wild rice. It's pretty neat. But I just really wanted to show everybody this because, you know, it's rarely rare that you would see something like this. So I'm going to shut this down now so I can take photos of this really rare thing. Hey everyone. So we're on day 3. Last night was pretty spectacular. We had 2 really major electrical thunderstorms. Like our tent, and I'll show you in a minute after I tell you what happened, literally started coming down, like falling on top of us, and it leaks. And the other kids' tent started doing the same. We had that canopy over the picnic table. It like flew down when I was standing underneath it, and I literally caught it with my hands and a foot, and I was trying to hold it so it wouldn't blow away. And I was throwing a bunch of stuff from the picnic table into a bucket underneath the table so that it wouldn't blow away. I mean, it was like straight line winds. Like, it was heavy. And as you've seen earlier in this video, this is the area where 10,000 trees blew down once in 2011 from straight line winds. And so, you know, that's pretty common around here, I guess. So we got really scared. And we ended up in the truck all night, dude.
At least I was able to get some sleep.
Yeah, we barely slept. Eventually, me and Scar came down here and we found a dry spot in the tent and slept in the middle. Chris was standing down here the whole time while we were in the truck, trying to make sure that the tents didn't blow away and we didn't lose our items. And eventually he ended up in the truck too, and it was just insane.
Now, time for my part.
What, Scar?
Of the story. When the canopy fell over, like get in the tent, and she started shoving things into the tent.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just had a blanket on my head,
Yeah, she
and
was really
biting
scared.
things.
She was very scared because it was pretty scary because she was under the canopy when it fell too. But all right, I just wanted to tell you that story, and the reason why I didn't film was because it was complete chaos. I was overly exhausted. Like, I pushed myself to like pack stuff and get it to the truck so we didn't lose anything. And I have rheumatoid arthritis, so my whole body is like paying for it today. But I'm going to turn this camera around and I'm going to show you. I did unpack some of the stuff. It's wet and it's muddy. We're going to try to stick it out and see what happens today. I mean, if another rainstorm comes through, we might have to pack it in, but cross your fingers and hope for no more rain and nice weather, and we'll make this one more night like we're supposed to. We did pay for another night, so. All right. Yeah, so I was standing like right there, and that's when the canopy flew and all that stuff that's sitting on the table I flung into that bucket below.
And I was just standing here, and I was like, she was like, nah. You were like, get in the tent, get in the tent.
Yeah, I wanted her in the tent.
Mm-hmm.
You know, our chairs are all wet. I did try to save our firewood, like a bundle. Where did it go? Oh, well, Chris put it over there, but it was under the table. But yeah, it's a mess right now. That's our trash pile that I've been picking up today from the campsite. And I'll show you what happened up here. I mean, it's not really bad. I mean, nothing really bad happened. We didn't lose anything. But, you know, we're all very tired.
Well, I'm not.
Well, Scarlett's not. But yeah, that was crazy, you guys. But we ran up here. I am partially blind, everybody. So I was like running up here like barefoot in the dark with all kinds of items in my hands and whipping it into the back of this truck. So we sat in here.
And I just ran up here barefoot, and now I was like...
So I sat in the passenger side, and Scar sat where she sat, and all the kids were in the back. but
I just legit removed my car seat because it was so uncomfortable.
there are people still camping here, though. There's some people here. This whole road is full of puddles and stuff.
And berries.
But I was going to show you guys the public access area today, so I might as well do that now just in case.
I might hop into that.
Nope, you're not going to hop in the water right now because we just had a storm. Not a good idea. So, I'll show you guys this area just in case we had to leave, like I was about to say. Yeah, we haven't taken you guys this direction yet, and I was going to do this today. I wanted to come down here and hang out a little bit, but I don't know what today holds for the weather.
Like, there's leeches everywhere, but...
Yeah, there's leeches in the water, you guys.
But if you leave
So we
them
can't
alone,
swim.
they leave you alone.
Sometimes, not always.
Yeah.
So,
But they left me alone.
but, yeah. This is the public access area, like a picnic spot. Seems to be some people down here fishing.
It has one of those water drains.
It's called a well. It's a pump well.
Ooh, a sign.
There's another sign.
It's from 20...
Oh, this is from the major windstorm. Check it out, guys. The standing dead oak. 10,000 acres of trees. I thought it was 10,000 trees. It's 10,000 acres of trees. Sorry, guys. The down broken trees are harvested, leaving mostly just the oaks. So mostly really tall oaks, like that one. And you know, these ones, these really tall ones, are the ones that were the only things left in this area for 10,000 acres. That's absolutely insane. Everybody's seen a well, Scarlett.
Some people might.
Yeah, we know how a well works. Scar's got to do instructional videos for everybody like usual, you know. Yep. But I wanted to show you this. So, I mean, this is kind of cool, don't you think? Can you stop that, please? I mean, it's kind of like rough grass, but it's very rough. It's some primitive camping, let me tell you. It's kind of nice. I'm going to try to stick this out today. We'll see what happens with us today. I mean, I kind of like this area better.
The water is extremely cold.
Scar, always talking over her mother. You guys as kids talk over you too when you're trying to do videos if you're a YouTuber? Let me know in the comments below. It's funny. Hi.
The dog is actually really cute.
It's a cute dog.
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 I said dog.
I know. I was saying dog though. You know me. I like my animals. Oh, there's nothing. Thought I seen some wild strawberries there for a second. And there's these at all Minnesota. And I think Wisconsin too. I'm not sure. But I know the Minnesota Natural Resources Department has this going on. And we've had this going on for a long time. Because we have like invasive species in our lakes, and it's making it so we don't have like the fish that we want, and you know, it's like killing our lakes. They're like taking over. So it's like invasive plants and invasive fishes and invasive like mussels, I think it was. But yeah, this is a really nice campground. I mean, despite the fact that the lake has leeches, we can't really swim in it, but Scar does anyways. But the minute she gets that big leech on her, she'll be done though, I'm guessing. Yes. I don't want to film other people, so I have that much respect. But yeah, we are supposed to be eating some breakfast in a little while maybe, and I just made some coffee and did some dishes. I'm just thankful that I got to be able to do that today and not pack up a giant wet mess to take home in an emergency situation, because that really stinks. We've done that before. But alright guys, we are back at our campsite, and I'm going to shut this down and turn it on when something occurs.
Bye-bye.
Day 3, still hanging in there, and it's like evening. We're going to have chicken and barbecue ribs, some corn.
I'm itchy.
Everybody's itchy.
I know. We've
There's
all
Chris
been bit
hiding in the tent.
right.
There's our teepee. It's got a big old pool of water in the back. We'll have to get rid of this before we sleep, but in the very back of that, the very back, I pulled it forward a little bit, but I'll just show you. This slid down again. That's all water from the storm last night. You can see my mattress is wet. I've been trying to keep this dried out, but look at that. That's the back of our tent from that storm last night. Crazy, huh? I have no idea what to do to get that out of our tent without taking the whole tent down, dumping it, and all that other stuff. But you know what? The rest of the tent is dry, except for that little spot. And, you know, her bed's fine, our bed's fine, so. I think we're fine. There's not supposed to be any rain tonight. Forecast. So. I'm going to take you down to the lake. You guys can see what that looks like again. This is probably going to be a really long video, but this is 3 days, or 3 nights, 4 days of camping.
You've been all walking around barefoot?
I'm not barefoot right now. But yeah, this is day 3, what the lake looks like. This lake is actually called Rock Lake. And it's not really that big. But, you know, it's been nice. Our poor tent looks pitiful from the back.
There's a bunch of gardener snakes.
Yep, there's gardener snakes down there that Eli's been messing with and trying to make friends with. But yeah, I'll show you our food when it's done. And then I'll probably just show you a little campfire tonight. And then a little bit of our journey on the way out. And that'll probably be the end of that video.
Did you show them the pool?
Yes, I did. At the back of our... We can go swimming in our tent now. Yeah, we've been having a blast, as you can tell. We're still hanging in there, even though we got trapped in the truck by a 7-hour storm. We're still cool.
Felt like 13 hours.
Troopers. True campers. Navars deserve an award for camping. All right. So here we are. We all had dinner. Look at the sky.
The sky's beautiful. Everybody's beautiful.
You just can't go wrong with a sky like this. Here's our fire. We're trying to get it going. Yeah, we threw our paper plates in there. But you just can't go wrong with this.
Because it was like Hurricane City last night.
There we go. Take a look at that. Our last night, and that's the sky we're blessed with. We had some awesome food. Got to experience a big storm. It's been awesome. I'll probably end this video when we're heading out tomorrow and say see ya.
Look at the
And then we're going to stop somewhere and make another video.
Look at the water.
I know, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah. I think there's like a waterfall somewhere here.
Maybe.
'Cause,
This
like,
is just a small lake, though.
yeah.
Hello, good morning. It is day 4. I'm going to burn what's left of the firewood.
Hair.
And we'll be heading out today. I made some coffee. Everybody's getting up. They're getting dressed, so. But yeah, we'll be leaving like later. We're not in like a huge hurry here, so. We got everything easy to just go and pack up, so. I'm going to burn all this firewood. And then I'll probably film a little on the way out and say see ya, and that'll be the end of this video, so stay tuned for this last part. So we heading out, we going home. Did everybody have fun?
Yep.
Awesome. We're probably gonna go camping again in September around Billy's birthday like last year, so yay. Oh no, I didn't do that last year, the year before. But, all right, hope you guys enjoyed it. We had fun. Hope you had fun.